Hey, what is up? Tom Clark here for High Velocity Wrestling, director of social media for High Velocity Wrestling. How's everybody out there tonight? We're a little late. It's none of this is my fault. I'm in the pro wrestling business, but it ain't nothing my fault. You kidding me? Put that on somebody else. I'm kidding. Happy Tuesday to you. I had to stop thinking about what day it is. Hopefully all you guys are doing great. Hope your evening's going well. How's your week going so far? Man, it's going okay for me. Ask me why. I can't tell you yet. Maybe one of these days I'll get to. We got some stuff to drop on you tonight, kids. We're going to give you the 911. Or is that 411? It's 411. Do the kids still say 411? Christopher, wish me happy birthday. Thank you, sir. Yesterday was the old man's birthday. I don't look a day over 35. Say it. Everyone say it. Anyway, I feel not too old, a little. We might ask the man what he thinks. The owner promoter of High Velocity Wrestling, Gary Benfield. What's up, my friend?
What's up, Tom? How you doing, old man?
Oh, you hear that? I got no love, man.
Man, I got mad love for you, Tom. You know that.
You get no love.
You really don't. You really don't look a day over 40.
Man, see, that's what I like to hear right there. That's what I like to hear. Makes me happy.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, man, we've got stuff to talk about tonight. Let's get the branding here, kids. We got to get the banner banning. Where is that sucker? There she is. HVW Arrival live Saturday, June 18th from Municipal Event Center, 29 Logan Street, Marion, North Carolina. Kids, we got a couple of videos to show you here tonight. We've got, as of this coming Saturday, 12 weeks to June 18th. Isn't that crazy? It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be a big time. You about had a guest star on the show. There,
I did, didn't I?
She zipped her way in, man. Yeah, man. We've got 12 weeks this Saturday to June 18th. So we've got lots of time to 12 weeks. We got lots of time to inform you guys and gals out there about what's going on. Everybody, while you're here, please hit the like button and please turn on the notifications. That way, next time we go live here on HVW's Facebook page, you guys and gals will know that we're here. Gary, I know you're pumped up. Looking forward to June 18th. We got a lot of work to do. What's the Jerry Reed song? We got a long way to go and a short time to get there.
So, that's right. Eastbound and down, baby.
That's it. It's going to be fun, man. I'm very much looking forward to it. We've got there's so much stuff we can't tell you right now, but man, if you only knew. If you only knew.
Listen, people, Tom's had to kind of hold me back because I'm wanting to drop it all and just tell you everything, but we just can't yet. We just can't. But, man, when we do, it's going to be big. It's going to be huge. But we can tell them a little bit, right, Tom?
Of course, absolutely. That's why we're here, baby. We're gonna drop the 411 on them, and I maintain that people still say that. I'm gonna still say that anyhow.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna say it too. We're gonna drop the 411.
I like it. Yeah, we've got. We do. We'll peel back the curtain just a tad. The card is a work in progress. Some of the matches we'd like to see. Some others we've already been contacted about. Hey, I want so and so in the ring on the 18th. Make it happen. So that's going to be interesting. It's a work in progress, kids, but it's coming along.
Well, when we started reaching out, to the talent, it amazed me how they were reaching back to us saying, I want this guy and I want this guy. And, me and you were heading in a different direction.
Yeah.
But the guys have, especially the guys from the past.
Yeah.
From the past of HVW.
For sure. And to the present and future of HVW, we had a certain yeah, we've had a couple. Somebody, in their words, thrown down the gauntlet. So yeah, it's that'll be fun to see. That's all I'll say about that. Everybody, if you will, please share this. Share this on your Facebook page. We'd greatly appreciate it. The first match that we're going to announce. Everybody, draw close to the speakers if you can't hear me. Get close and get ready. We've got the first match we're going to announce for the HVW Arrival card. It involves a certain young man who challenged for the HVW championship at one point, and it involves a young up-and-coming star who's still finding his way in this great sport. Gary, you know the match I'm talking about. One of these gentlemen claims to be superior, and as we said, the other one is still finding his way. Why don't you announce this match so everybody out there knows who we're talking about?
So yeah, one of the participants is actually in the chat with us. So we're gonna have I like to call him the Eye of the Tiger, John Matthews, taking on the superior Jake Jacobs. I'm excited about this, Tom. Young Matthews has been he's been running the wrestling roads, man. He's been traveling. He's been getting his name out there. He's been doing seminars and training with the guys he needs to be training with. And this young man is going to make an impact in HVW, and I'm proud of him. And, of course, we know Jake Jacobs. I mean, tell the fans about Jake.
Man, Jake came to us with Jake's not an extremely talkative guy. He's not a very animated individual. He is all business. And I actually really respect that and appreciate it. But behind the scenes, he's a really good guy too. And he's laser focused. He wanted that championship. And I tell you what we're going to do. Before we drop that video, I want to remind everybody out here about what happened last year at Proving Ground. Because Jake had an opportunity, and it was blown all to pieces by the man who is still our current HVW champion, the Greek Wolverine Crucifix. And kids, this is just to refresh your memory about what happened a year ago this June at Proving Ground. We thought Jake was our new champ. It sure looked like it to Gary. It sure looked like it to me.
I thought he had it.
I did too. Chris, this is not on the video, so I'll preface what we're going to see with this. Chris came down off the top rope, and it wasn't like a move per se, but he landed awkwardly on his knee, and we thought I can't remember if the ref threw the X up or not. I pulled back the curtain, as I said.
He did. You know, the security guys were at the ring. We were about to carry Chris out of the ring.
We thought he was hurt. I mean, he got one over on us. Well, I'm just going to let you watch it.
I've been in this business for 20 years, and he fooled me.
Yeah, I mean, it was – kids, if you haven't seen it, here's the clip, and then we're going to tell you where we go from there. So check this out. TJ, I don't know, man. We heard a bell, but I don't know if that's it. What's TJ – how's he going to respond, Charisma?
You know what? Like I said, he's a stand-up guy. Sportsmanship.
Oh, there you go.
He bumps him.
That's a big man right there. You see that? Literally the big man on campus. Well done.
Now,
good show. Good show.
All that's left is the reward.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new HVW.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! What is he? Oh, he's out!
What?
You're kidding me!
What? What?
Oh my God!
No, that's not fair! That is not fair! Well,
ooh, man.
Tom, I got to be honest, though, man. That's probably something I would have did back in the day.
I mean,
with you as my manager.
Oh, come on. Don't lay that at my door. Yeah, no, I hear you. And, you know, we've always bragged on Chris for being a competitor, and, you know, he's a by any means necessary kind of guy. I mean, you know, and honestly, Jake's here. I don't know if Jake's a man. He takes things on the chin. I know he was very upset about it, as he should have been. This was the match to determine the HVW champion. I misspoke earlier, kids. My bad. Time goes by fast.
Brother, yeah. When it started, I thought, hey, this was the Battle Royal. This was the over-the-top thing.
It was.
I forgot, too. You know, so much has happened since last year.
It has. But, yeah, Crucifix is still our champion. And, kids, if you don't know what happened after that, well, man, have we got something to show you. Check this out.
What's up, fans? So, listen, he's where? Where is he?
Dude, there he is. Come on, follow me. Chris, hold on, man. Listen. Chris, no. Are you getting this? Listen, HVW Championship, man. Are you hurt? Are you not hurt? What in the world is going on?
You can't hurt this. You seen what I did out there to all your top guys. You want me to do some more talking? I'll do the rest of my talk on August 7th. The champs left the building.
Ooh, yeah. So there you go.
And then unfortunately August 7th didn't get to happen. So
that was going to be Inferno, actually.
Right.
That was HVW Inferno. We've got announcements about the future. We won't make it tonight. You may not have heard the last of Inferno. I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
I'm saying.
Not.
I'm saying.
Hey,
yeah.
Look, he's on here.
He is.
Yeah, look, he's trying to take the credit.
There he is. The champ is here, kids. You're only showing me to get ratings. You're welcome. There you go.
But anyway, back to John Matthews and Jake Jacobs.
Yes. AC Reddick from the White Claw Outlaws is here, and he's very mean, and he's very hurtful. I've been a big fan of AC Reddick and Chad Bartlett. He's very hurtful. Why you got to bring a brother down? Come on, man. Come on. Don't be like that. Can you read the comment? Don't read it out loud. It's hurtful. It's okay. Let me tell you something else about White Claw Outlaws, man. Those two guys are competitors as well. I'm here to tell you.
Hey, I don't think he's a fan of Tom Clark.
He's not. It's all right. I don't have many friends. It's okay. Here's Jake, kids. Not only did the opportunity slip, but I had a championship match versus Chris scheduled for the future. But unfortunately, due to illness, I had to forfeit the opportunity. But I never stay down for too long. So before I ask you any more stuff about this, Gary, I want to get to the video. This was not you that made the phone call, and it wasn't me. This was actually one of HVW's board of directors, and I can't remember. I can't remember who it was, but I think we both had something going on that day, and I think you had asked this person to make the phone call, and Jake was at another event. So Jake took the phone call. So that's the backstory, kids, and now you'll get to see what happened. We've spiced it up a little bit with the graphic and the music, so hold tight and check this out.
I understand. Yes, sir. Thank you. Well, that was the phone call that I've been waiting for. Wasn't the news I expected, but it's a challenge I'm willing to accept. You see, HVW Management, High Velocity Wrestling, informed me about their return on June 18th. I received news that HVW will be showing and presenting the past, present, and future. I was told I'm going to be stepping in the ring, showing exactly what the future holds for HVW. You see, I expected to step in the ring and compete for the HVW Heavyweight Championship, but that's not the news I got. What I got told is I'm stepping in the ring with John Matthews, a guy that I have seen promotion to promotion, state to state. He's a young kid who has proven himself time and time and again. But I can tell you, John, I'm hungry for success. I'm hungry for the next step. I am the future of HVW, and I will show that to you firsthand. Lace them up, kid, because you're about to witness the Jake Jacobs experience. You're welcome.
He's laser focused, brother. Laser focused.
And
I think Jake kind of took it as we took an opportunity away from him, and it's nothing like that at all, Jake. actually, I mean, you should kind of look at this as a compliment, because we want you to represent the future of HVW. We want you to show the fans what the future of HVW has, along with John Matthews. You know, this I've been working with this kid for a while myself, and I'm proud of him. And it's time that he tries to take it to that next level. And when I was trying to think of an opponent that would push him and take him to that level, you know, who else but Jake Jacobs? You done took the HVW champ to the next level. But with the theme of the show, you know, there's something different happening with Crucifix, because he's an HVW original guy. He's been around since the beginning. So represent the future. That day will come.
And I'm going to be honest with you, Jake's not happy about not getting his title shot. And he shouldn't be happy. And I like the fact that he's not happy. I mean, I don't think we set out to upset him, but I like the fact that he's not happy, because that shows me that he's not going to settle. And not that he looks at John as settling, but this kid he's got his eye on the future, and anything that gets in his way of getting there doesn't make him very happy, but he takes it as a challenge, and he's going to keep fighting. I have mad respect for that.
Absolutely. I do as well. I think both of these young men have a bright future in this business.
We've heard from John, and you've heard from him personally, and so have I. And there's something on the way from him. He found out, I think he was told the day before Jake was told, this kid's already in training. And it's, we're 3 months out, and Jake and I'm not going to speak for anybody because I don't know Jake's routine, but I would say Jake is pretty much ready all the time. John is young enough where John can't phone it in. Not that Jake's phoning it in. Gary, you know what I mean, right? Like,
right. Absolutely.
Jake's a veteran. Jake doesn't quite need the time to prep that a John Matthews would, but John's already training. I mean, if you had to call this match in terms of what you think may happen, I mean, each guy's got a plus and minus. What's the pluses and minuses for each guy going into this, do you think?
Yeah, honestly, the plus is the biggest plus is going to be for John Matthews, because if he can pull out a win over Jake Jacobs, he's going to become a name in the Carolinas. People's going to know who John Matthews is. I mean, he's starting to get his name out there. He's wrestling on some decent shows, on some nice shows, in the ring with some nice talent. And now it's he's going to have an opportunity to shine. And for Jake, it's just another opportunity for him to show why he is the superior. And look at it like this. Jake's a veteran coming in to wrestle with these young men, with this young rookie guy that's just breaking into the business. Jake, how do I say it, Tom? Jake has an opportunity not only to prove himself, which he's done, but he has an opportunity to lay that lesson down to these younger guys. Set an example. That's the words I'm looking for. He gets an opportunity to set an example.
Sure. And, we always say the only way you get better is by wrestling the best. And that's because it's like any great NBA player. How did an NBA player get to be great? By playing a bunch of teams that couldn't win? No, by playing great players, because he picks up things and he learns the game from veterans and from guys better than he is. And then one day he gets to become one of the best. That's the goal for wrestlers too, kids, is to, you sort of, the best wrestler, Gary, is a sponge. And that if you can't sponge it up, then you're not,
Brother, I'm going to tell you
spin
something.
your wheels.
Absolutely. If you walk in the locker room thinking you know it all and you've learned it all and there's nothing you can do and you're the best, you might as well go on home. I don't want guys like that in my locker room. Even the veterans, even the guys from HVW's past that's coming in, Tom, they're still absorbing and they're still learning. And look what they're doing.
Sure. Ron Emerson with a compliment here. What's up, Ron? With a compliment to Jake Jacobs and also to John Matthews. So Ron's familiar with both these guys, man. Jake's coming back saying no harm done. I'm always ready and I thrive competing for my keep in this business. I intend to show what the future holds, not only for HVW, but for myself. Be ready. I love this guy's attitude, man. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Me too. Me too.
And,
the future, Tom. The future of HVW.
Oh, yeah, dude, for sure. And I mean, John is, you got to count John in that number also. John is, if John were here, he might take offense. John's such a baby. Like I look at pictures of him and promo pics and video and stuff. And I'm like, God, you look like my kid. You know what I mean? John, if you hear this after the fact, that's a compliment. You better hope you never lose that. That's those guys that have that youthful look. You better hope you always keep that because one day you'll want it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's insane, man.
Look at
insane.
me. Remember, Tom, when I started doing this, I had hair everywhere.
Hair for days.
Yep.
For sure. And man, I just got better looking. I don't know what happened to you. So
yeah, me either, brother. Me either.
No, but I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be an interesting mix of styles for sure. And you know, the present and future part of this card is kind of hazy at times because Jake's kind of the present, but he's also kind of the future. And you know, John's been spotlighted in our ring a few different times. So you know, it just be interesting to see what happens. Listen, since he's back, we're going to put this up here, and hopefully he's behaving himself. AC Reddick says John Matthews is a great young talent, but if he was getting to steal his nickname from a song from a Rocky movie, I wish he had picked Hearts on Fire from Rocky 4. That track spins continuously on the AC Reddick powerlifting playlist. You know what else I could, and AC, you'll know this too. I can totally envision the touch from the Transformers soundtrack being on your powerlift play. If you're going 80s stuff here, you better know that song. Tell me you're a Transformers guy, because if you are, you know that song.
Man, you know that Joker's got the Culture Club on there.
Ah, well.
I'm a chameleon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there anything that gets you amped up? Nah. Shout by Tears for Fears. That's a good workout song, I'll bet you.
Well, check out Ron Emerson's. Yeah, he's right.
Cody Gibbs says, this promotion makes me glad to be a pro wrestling fan. Well, we're glad you're here, my friend. Yep.
I bet old Viper could too with a little bit of cardio. No, a whole lot of cardio.
I was gonna say it's I stand up off the couch and my knees creak. I'm just saying. See, I knew AC, I knew you'd know that song, man. Come on. I knew you'd know that song. It's a great song. Are you kidding me? Hey, listen, this got nothing to do with wrestling. They re-released Transformers animated film in theaters. AC, did you go see it when they came out? I took my kid. And there was everywhere. The whole theater was fathers and sons. The whole theater. It was so metal. It was so awesome. That's all I got. I just want to throw that in there.
That's cool.
Again, AC says the whole HVW roster will be playing. Do you really want to hurt me if we show up? That's actually a really good comeback. So, well done. Well done. Gauzy's here, everybody. This is why I love the Outlaws. They appreciate good music and movies. The most coherent thing about Gauzy is the way he types his messages, because you see his videos and you're like, you don't know what's going on with this kid.
Yeah, this kid, I don't know. Man, I thought when he came to the open house when we first started the training school 2 years ago, and he was a normal kid. I don't know what's happened to him since then. Maybe I had something to do with that, Tom.
That's the best thing ever. He was a normal kid.
He was. And I told Crystal just the other night, I said, baby, did I lead this kid down this path? Did I, what's happened to him?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I don't know. He's in his head for sure. Jake says, both myself and John are the future of HVW. Only difference is I'm the near future. My time is now. No disrespect to John. I don't know if John wouldn't take any disrespect to that.
Hey,
it's interesting.
Maybe we'll hear from John eventually and see what he has to say.
Absolutely. Kids, we're not going to keep you all night. You're going to get a whole bunch of these in the next 3 months, the next 12 weeks.
Yes,
we got
sir.
all kinds of stuff to drop you. we could keep you here for 2 hours every time. And you're like, God, I got to go to bed at some point. You know what I mean? So
Right.
we won't do that to you. We do want to show you the HVW Arrival promo video that we put out a couple, 2-3 weeks ago, just to give you, and there's nothing really that you don't already know, but we want to play this for you in case you haven't seen it. You can check it out. So here it is. The stars of High Velocity Wrestling return with Arrival on Saturday, June 18th, live from the Municipal Event Center in Marion, North Carolina. Come see the HVW champion, the Greek Wolverine, Crucifix, the HVW Tag Team Champions, the New Age Villains, and much more. It's HVW's debut in Marion, and you don't want to miss it. Stay tuned to High Velocity Wrestling's social media for more updates, including match announcements, ticket information, and a lot more to come. We'll see you on June 18th. It's a very retro 80s vibe to it.
I dig it, dude. I like it a lot.
Did you hear those golden pipes? Who was that man? Who was that guy with the golden pipes?
Yeah, that magic voice in the background.
Like honey dripping. I'm just saying. I got a face made for radio. I'm just saying, man, that's boom. You know what's funny is that I do voiceover stuff all the time, podcasts and whatnot. And like, I don't really show my country thing until I get like really upset or something, or like get loud. And then my wife tells me, man, every time you get loud, I hear the country coming out.
The country comes out of your voice. Yeah. I can't
You know
help
what
it.
I mean?
The country always comes out of mine. I can't help it.
My kid's the same way, dude. My mom is for real, big time. Every other word out of my mom's mouth is bless her and bless him and bless it and bless her and bless her heart. My God, stop. All the time with it.
Hey, dude, we got another one of the future of HVW stars in here with us with Cutter.
There we go.
What's up,
Kid?
What's up, Kid Cutter?
So yeah, Jack Dillon is asking about HVW. The HVW Tag Team Champions, the New Age Villains, will be there. They are scheduled to appear. We may already know who's challenging, but unfortunately for them, they do not. So until we're ready to tell everybody, everyone's just going to have to wait. So there you go.
It will be one heck of a tag match.
Big time. Big time. Big time.
Yes, sir.
All right, kids, do me a favor, if you will. Share this thing. If you're watching this after the fact, what's up? Thanks for checking us out. But go share this video on the page of everybody that you know that's a wrestling fan, and let everybody know what's going to happen June 18th. We got a long way to go till June 18th gets here, man. A lot of stuff to do behind the scenes, a lot of work to be done, a lot of the card to reveal. It's going to be fun.
Well, speaking of work behind the scenes, man, I'm just going to give a little bit, Tom. You know, I've been, since we've decided to do this in Marion, you know, it's more to me than just a wrestling show. Wrestling did a lot for me in my life, and I've always wanted to find a way to use HVW to give back, and Marion and McDowell County really seems like the place to I don't know, man. I've got out. I've met a lot of business owners. I met with a very special lady today, and she has a place here in McDowell County. I'm just going to drop the name right quick. It's called the Loving Hearts for Children Bear Closet, or Loving Hearts for Christ Bear Closet. And I went by there today, Tom, and just took a tour and found out a little bit about it. And I hope we can do a live next week and announce this official affiliation with this place. And what they do, Tom, is that is for young families and young women that have had babies. You know, they're giving away food, clothes, you know, diapers, and they're giving it to these people, you know, and they're a 501c3. You know, the community helps tremendously with their foundation, and I can't wait to partner with these, or hopefully develop a partnership with them and let HVW be able to help them take in donations or whatever we can do to help spread the word for what they're doing here in McDowell County. Awesome.
I love that. Yeah, it is important, man. It's important to give back. And, you know, you made the comment about wrestling had done a lot for you. For any of you guys watching now or later or whatever, I mean, if wrestling's always been your passion since you're a kid, then you're probably a lot like Gary and me. Like, girlfriends came and went, school came and went, jobs came and went, places you lived came and went, but wrestling was always there in some form or fashion, whether you just watched it or you watched it, then you got into the business later. But when you're that connected to something for your entire life, at some point you're like, I'd like to take this and go into other avenues and use it for other things, which is what you're trying to do with HVW, which I think is awesome.
Absolutely, brother. And after meeting these ladies, and the comment right above that one is the lady that runs. She's the owner.
Okay.
Yeah, and she was really awesome to meet today, and I can't wait to see what we can do together to help each other here in McDowell County.
Yeah, and I mean, what's up, guys? I'm Tom. Glad to meet you. And I'm sure we'll be talking to you and touching base soon.
Absolutely.
HVW is we run a family show. You could hear a curse word, a random word here and there, but there's some things that other shows do that we just don't do. And language is not the least of which. We try to put on a good event that the focus is on the wrestling. It's not on drama. It's not on how crazy can we make something, how loud can we get. I don't care about any of that. I know you don't either. It's about the wrestling. And, for lack of a better term, it's overused. It's about telling a story.
Absolutely.
And I feel like that the stories we told have been really, really good. And man, we've got so many more to tell. So much more to do. But yeah, we're proud to, you were talking to me. I was somewhere and you'd called me up and we were talking about affiliations. And I told you then, I said, every affiliation, if it's a good cause, we need to partner with as many people as possible, because I think it's important, especially for a town that we haven't done full time ever.
Right. And this is going to be our home. We have 6 shows scheduled at the Municipal Event Center, and hopefully after those 6, we're able to find a permanent home here in McDowell County.
There you go. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I can't wait to get there. Spread the word, kids. Everybody spread the word. If you're a fan living in Marion and you just happen to find HVW, spread the word and buy a ticket when they go on sale, because I promise you're going to enjoy yourself. I promise you're going to take something out of it. And this is no BS. When we ran in Hendersonville, we had people coming up. They were only there because they saw us on Facebook. They Googled it and they found it. We had that group of guys that came in for a bachelor party that weekend.
Yep.
And they said they had Googled things to do in Hendersonville, and we were on the first page.
Yep.
They came to the show and they had a blast. I don't think they sat down one time.
No, it was like 8 or 10 guys, right?
Yeah.
They were all out, like going out for a bachelor party, and ended up at our show. It was awesome.
Yeah, dude. So I mean, I'm proud of that. And listen, I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody that runs an adult mature themed show. Go with God, brother. If it works for you and for your business, go with God. It's cool with me. I don't care. I'm not going to throw shade at anybody,
There's going to be an announcement we got coming up, with another company that does shows like that. But, our industry needs, there's adults out there that wants to see that type of show, and our future partners are going to be able to give those adults that type of show. There's families that want to come see a family show, and that's what we do at HVW. But, we're going to help these guys do what they do. They're going to help us do what we do, and I'm excited about that. I shouldn't have dropped too much, Tom.
Nah, it's all good. We'll get there eventually. We may get there next week. We always say that pro wrestling is, for lack of a better term, a variety show. There should be a little something for everybody. This guy's way of viewing wrestling may not be this guy's way of viewing wrestling. And guess what? Both guys can be right. And it doesn't mean anybody has to be wrong. It's just, it's a different tone for a different audience. There you go. You can't ask for much more a nice welcome than that right there.
That's awesome. Thank you, Michelle.
There you go. So yeah, kids, again, as you can see, I kind of talk for a living at this point. So I could do this all day. I'm like Captain America, babe. I could do this all day. So, but I'm not gonna. But we'll be back to hit you guys with something else pretty soon, very soon, actually. As we wind this up, man, Final thoughts on this Jake Jacobs and John Matthews thing, and what do you think about going into the rest of this card in the next few weeks?
Well, I mean, Jake Jacobs and John Matthews is only the beginning, and that's a main event. I mean, that's a main event match on any show, you know. And that's only one of 7 matches we're going to be having. One of 7. The rest of this whole card is fire, Tom. The whole card.
Yeah.
Doing what HVW does, the way we do it.
Absolutely. 100% agree. Well, kids, there you go. There's just a taste. First match announced. We only got 6 more to tell you about. That's all. Just 6. So it's going to be fun, man. We'll get there. Everybody, we appreciate you hanging out with us. And we will talk to you guys again real soon. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your week. And, Gary, much thanks as always, my friend.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. And, thank you, Miss Gossett. It's going to be awesome doing work with you guys. She said, thanks for coming to meet us.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. That's awesome.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
you're going to love it. Trust me, you're going to love it. If you've never been to a live pro wrestling show, you're going to love this show. I promise you.
McDowell County, get ready. Cam Jackson, hit me up, PM. We need to talk.
There you go. Now Cam's like, crap, I shouldn't have showed up. He got to call the principal's office. That quick. He got here and then he got yelled at. Did you see that? That was awesome.
Yes, sir.
There you go. All right, kids, we appreciate you. Everybody stay tuned. We will be back together with you real soon. We'll see you next time.
Peace.